Bioinformatics by Stephen Carboni and Rishab Keskar, Blue Team. In 1869, DNA was first discovered by Friedrich Mescher. At the time, he did not fully know what it was. In 1927, Nikolai Koltsov had hypothesized that these molecules had a direct hereditary outcome. In 1951, Francis Crick and James Watson produced the first photograph of a structure of DNA. At the time, this is the biggest breakthrough of DNA. Bioinformatics is a fairly new field, first coined in 1970. Since the discovery of DNA, the advancement of computer technology has been used to further our understanding of DNA. Though the term itself is new, the actual meaning is rapidly changing. Bioinformatics is a broad term combining the computational power of computers to analyze biological information, including genes, proteins, and medical information. DNA is what makes up all living organisms. For humans, these consist of 23 chromosome pairs. Only some information is known about the determination of each set of chromosomes, such as the 23rd pair, which determines male or female. An initiative to map the entire human genome, called the Human Genome Project, was founded in 1985 and it commenced in 1990. It was completed in 2003. The Human Genome Project was started in 1990, which was undertaken using public funds to attempt to sequence the entire human genome, with later assistance by countries worldwide. By sequencing the entire human genome, we are now able to better identify which genes in our body determine which parts. Once we can determine what determines that, we can also discover what genes are potentially flawed by disease or disorder. Completed in 2003, this has led to individuals being able to have their unique genome sequenced by companies. Research is still being done to further determine the exact meaning of these gene arrangements. 23andMe is a company known as direct-to-consumer genetic testing, which will analyze your DNA through a saliva sample. This information will then be posted on your personal account to view online. By being able to evaluate your DNA, both inherited traits and genetic disorders can be identified. Consistent research allows for information about your DNA not available now to be available in the future. In April 2017, 23andMe received authorization from the FDA to test for 10 diseases or conditions, providing users with actual data in relation to their DNA. Further research is being done to be able to identify the percentage risk that you have of being diagnosed with those disorders. Folding at Home is a program, when installed on users' computers, that can help run simulations of protein folding. The program is run using idle processing resources to run these simulations. Each person only contributes a small amount, but when distributed across thousands of computers, helps to advance research in Huntington's disease, Alzheimer's, and cancer. The program had gained widespread attention when a collaboration between Sony and Stanford allowed for Folding at Home to be installed on PlayStation 3 devices. Because of the unique CPU and graphics processor, it was a great candidate for these simulations. From 2007 to 2012, more than 15 million users contributed over 100 million hours of simulations. The application is now available for PC, Mac, and Linux.